Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is October 14th, 2023, and it's my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Russell 2000 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only. As we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that's actually suitable for you. Let's jump right over to the charts and see what we see. And all. Let me maximize this quarterly chart. Boom. And what I see, the Russell is being our dog. It actually tried to pull up. It may look like it was kind of trying to pull back up another the last week and all, but this week it has really dropped. It is the weaker of the indexes as I see it right now. We're still, below the moving averages. We are back down at my bottom of the range that I have for the Russell, not the complete bottom, but we're in that little midway just before we hit the complete bottom, the range that the Russell has been kind of going in all year long. It's kind of like what it does, and that's what I'm seeing here. So again, you guys who your 401ks and your work saving plans, if you see yourself losing money, a lot of times they like throwing you in the Russell. This is why that is happening. The Russell is not going, hasn't gone anywhere all year. It's down, and your accounts are probably down too. That's why it gets to a point where you can see when it's at a top, it starts dropping. You can get out. Maybe you don't get out at that top, but you get out once it gets down here below a certain level. It can save you a little bit of money. At times, if you can learn how to manage your own accounts, but you have to learn how to do it, and you have to take action. And that's the hardest thing about for trading for. I see a lot of people just making those decisions and taking action. I even have problems myself. I didn't sell my covered calls like I was supposed to have done this previous week and all. So it's difficult for us all. But let's go ahead and look at the monthly chart. On the monthly chart, as we can see, this month is red still. We was expecting this month to turn back around and get green, but the Russell pushed down quite a bit these last couple of, going to be going down to the weekly chart and see the Russell is still, like I had said last week, it is a bear out here. It's still dropping. It's at the bottom though, and also we kind of expect a bounce. Again, I got this range here identified that I don't want it to actually really drop below. I don't expect it to drop below, but I do have it. I know it can go down here to another level right here. I think still we're at that point where it hasn't dropped below 1700 yet. So still looking at keeping that eye on that. But we do have what was kind of like a 2-candle evening star on a large time frame. So getting confirmation of that pattern was kind of like this candle, and now the thing is to see, are we going to get a follow through and actually end up somewhere below 1700 next week. That's what I'll be looking for. Okay, here on the weekly chart. Let me just zoom in a little bit. This is the thing about the stochastic. This is stochastic. As we can see, the market can be at the bottom and it can hang out at the bottom. These are weeks that this thing actually hung out down here. It was weeks that you thought maybe, I could have had a play back to the upside, and it didn't work. It took a while before it worked out. I said the same thing last week, and that's what we're seeing again. It was like a couple of weeks ago, we was kind of expecting this thing to turn around, and then the last 2 weeks, we have actually had the Russell to go lower on the bigger time frame. It looked like it was trying to break 1800 earlier this week and all. And it couldn't quite get there, on the Russell here, as we can see, and it ended up dropping back down. It didn't break its previous week low, but we're probably going to start off the week, since right now we are below pivot, and we're going to stay below pivot, and we could come all the way down here to a support 2 level. This can happen, and it still be above the low of this previous lows that it made back here. So that's why I've been looking at this thing and waiting. If it does get down below here, that would be my buy point. Because I like trying to catch bottoms, and then I'll be close to this level right here and being able to get out of this thing. If it goes really, really bad against me, So we'll see, and I have to start selling some calls, start selling some puts below it. Not to get too much into trading, but that's how I play it and stuff. But that's what I see. All right, let's go ahead and take a, but it is in a downward trend right now. That's the whole thing with the Russell. And it kind of waiting for that bounce. But like I said before, back here, as we can see, the Russell, it's still dropping. It haven't even started this whole sideways action yet and all. So I'm waiting for this sideways action and this thing to head back up and all. So here's the daily noise, as we can say. And I'll zoom in here a little bit. And like I said, we've been getting these downward pushes and back up. Downward pushes, came down into our area last week, gave us a nice little push out of there, gave us kind of like a pattern again and all. We got that pattern here on this time frame too, this little morning star. We did get confirmation and stuff on this pattern and stuff with this candle here. This candle here was our confirmation candle. Could I make that bigger? Edit properties. We'll make it large. Extra large. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Say OK. And it's not that one. Activate. I don't know why I'm doing this today. That candle there, that was our confirmation candle. And we did get a follow-through candle. But as soon as we got here at this resistance 1 level, on this daily picture, we started getting pushed back down. And we're looking at, this supply back over here where this market went up and sold off. These guys ended up selling, had more supply, more that they wanted to get out of the market, and it sold off again on us. So that's what we're looking at here, looking at the small time frame and all, and that's what we see. But we probably, I'm kind of expecting, that this thing might do another little base down here, and we can maybe come out of this thing again. I need to get where I sell my calls, sell my put spreads. That's what I'm just telling myself. Get away from the trading, but I need to now try to make that extra money on the bottom side and the top side to keep yourself whole. All right, that's all I really want to share here on the Russell 2000. It's been a rough week because I am already in it long, and the thing is, I'm just trying to keep myself whole right now. But that's all I really want to share. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.